Welcome to Toxic Table Time, episode 11.
It's a special one though, we're only talking about God's review.
First Toxic Table Time of 2023.
And we're in Mitch's Wonder Emporium today of toys and mysterious.
This is Tango Bagaches. She has joined us today.
Yeah, I don't want that parrot on me.
She is the Sussex mascot.
Give me shit in there. What's come on me? Yeah, but God, we need to talk about it. It seems like it was ages ago now.
I was gonna down a bottle of whiskey, but I have a hangover this morning, bigger than Jupiter's cock.
Do you have a... fuck.
Kill! Tango, kill! Tango, kill! So yeah, Gods, sorry for the delay in Carlingford Island.
What is this cunt doing?
2 weeks ago.
Get off of
I was there against Uncle John, which didn't go to plan, unfortunately.
How do you feel about that match?
I really enjoyed the match, but I felt like I could have won, and that he was, and that I was much stronger. But I don't know, I just didn't get on with that ref's grip. It was like a WAL ref script where you sort of put your own hands together and go, and I hadn't trained for that, wasn't prepared for it really, but I don't want to be reading from the Josh Davis Book of Excuses, so I don't have any excuses. He just beat me in the setup. I managed to get one pin out of him, and then he thought fuck that and changed back to that ref script. So
he's just more experienced.
What can you do? Can't win them all.
It's your first big super match against someone as experienced.
I must admit, it's the first time I've been nervous in ages. Usually I'm not that nervous, I'm quite calm, but I think with the whole production and everything, it just gave me a few little butterflies. So when I went up to the table, I kind of just forgot how to arm wrestle. I was just like,
smash!
Yeah.
Smash him!
Yeah.
You've got to keep a cool head.
So, yeah, keeping calm and cool and knowing what to do.
You need to
It's all
think
part
about what
of
you're
it,
doing.
but that's all part of the experience. But it was so nice over in Ireland. It was a lovely place. Everyone was so friendly and happy, and it was a beautiful little village. Everyone was there. So I had lunch, had dinner and drinks with Devon Larratt the night before. First time I've ever met him, and he just looks like a mutant. He looks like a Resident Evil character, Michael fucking Myers or something. He's all like this and like just got bumps and knots and veins and muscle and stuff all over him. Just seems like a massive guy, but yeah, it was great to meet him. He was really approachable and chatted with everyone. Didn't do any side pulling, but I think that's because he's got his match coming up.
Well, but who else was
There was Cobra Rhodes.
Isn't he like 100 years old?
Yeah, he's 300 years old. He came down in the morning in the hotel for breakfast just in his pyjamas. And I was like, it's not your fucking house. And he sat there eating his breakfast in his pyjamas in the hotel.
Really?
But he lost to Connor Sale.
Yeah, that's a good win for Connor.
Good win for Connor.
He's on the up.
Everyone was there.
What was that Evan Burgoyne like?
Evan Burgoyne. I
Was he
didn't
like
really have much chatting with him, but he was quite an animated guy. Him and Paul had their little scuffles.
Was that real?
Seemed like it was. I didn't see anything where it said it was planned.
Mate, anyone put a can of beer over my head?
It seemed pretty serious at the time.
Look at the fucking state of me.
Oh, Tango!
You having a laugh?
Tango's like, yeah, can you clean that shit up?
Fucking hell. Look at this shit.
That's the parrot
It's
life.
getting covered in shit, look. What the fuck?
But it was a great show. There was
Look.
so much going on.
Oh, this isn't normal. Yeah, no. Get this fucking thing out of here.
It's peanut shell.
You seeing this? Yeah. Do you reckon that was real? What was everyone doing? He put a can over his head.
Just there like, do it again! Everyone was like...
And then they both sort of tried to like claw each other's face.
Yeah, it's a bit like...
I wanted to see some solid, right-handers to the chin and like someone
Yeah.
just get flatlined and be on the floor. Like that. But no.
It was a great show, loads of people there. All the matches were like top quality. I think the match of the night is a toss-up between Tom Holland and David Bradford, and
That was a good match.
Kieran Morrison, Dan Hanlon. They were probably the two
What was the result?
best matches because they were...
Kieran on that again. Did Kieran win?
Kieran won, yeah, in the end.
Was it a good match?
Yeah, it was a really good match. It was a tough match.
I have watched it, I just can't remember. It's Sunday
They're-
morning, we're a bit tired.
They're both the matches of the day, I think, because they were like so 50-50. A lot of the matches on the day were like, the results were quite one-sided. It was like 3-1 or 3-0. But other than those two matches, it really come down to the wire. And that was championship matches, and that's championship quality.
If you got an Rob Frampton beat Josh Davis, that's quite a good win, wasn't it?
Rob Frampton opened the show with a good win over Josh Davis.
But, Josh fucking just letting his hand go all the time. You've got to have a massively strong arm to hold on to 700 kilos of tattooed thuggery if you're gonna arm wrestle someone like that. Do you know what I mean? There's just too much mass. Too much mass.
Yeah, Rob is a massive guy.
Leaning back on that back pressure with that top roll, and he's like a massive guy, isn't he?
Rob's come on a lot. He was,
Yeah.
if you think he was only a novice a year or so ago, and
He's training every day though, isn't he? Like,
Trains
most
every
people are
day.
training every day now, aren't they?
he basically lives in a gym. He's got his program. He's progressing quite quickly through the ranks.
All the novices are training like pros now.
He's a
as
big,
well.
strong guy. So anyone who takes him lightly,
And he
will
seems to
wheel
be
up.
particularly good in the straps. Like his wrist, I don't know if he lets his wrist go, or if it just goes. But in the straps, he seems a lot more connected, doesn't he?
Sure, he just keep getting better.
And then, can I get all this shit off me now?
Oh, poor Tango.
Fucking hell! You don't sit downstairs like this, do you?
It's just a nutshell.
Jesus. Covered in fucking shit.
James Beach 3-0'd Greg Foster.
Yeah, that was a surprise actually. I thought that was going to be a 50-50, especially if it went in the hook, but
I think a lot of people thought that was going to be 50-50.
Beach seemed quite
Greg told me he was fresh
comfortable.
and rested, and he'd eaten loads on his holiday, and he felt really good.
I did see Beach though, he's got this little trick where he sort of, when he grips up, he sort of just goes like that a little bit and pokes him in the eye with his chin, and it sort of disorientates. I saw Greg sort of go like that because the chin had just brushed past his eye.
It's hard to compete when you've been poked in the eye.
Yeah, so he uses that third hand.
Especially by a chin.
To
Not
his
many
advantage.
people expect to be poked in the eye with a chin.
Craig Sanders,
Craig Sanders,
he
who
won quite comfortably.
literally never stops smiling.
Just walks around like that.
Yeah. Just walks around all day like he's been told a really funny joke. But he's such a nice guy. He loves the show, so thanks Craig. Legend, loving the show. He had a relatively comfortable win really against Greg Gray, came all the way over from America.
I think he was jet lagged, wasn't he? Greg.
Yeah, but Craig Sanders is
Didn't he
always
share a
gonna
room
be
with
tough.
that Charlotte Byford?
Yeah.
I think the question on everyone's lips is, did Charlotte have something to do with Greg feeling a bit fatigued?
Women
against
weaken legs.
Sanders, you know.
But it's arm wrestling.
Maybe kept him up all night talking about chemistry. The birds and the bees, maybe. Don't know.
Craig had a nice win there.
Carl Hutchinson.
Yeah, the monstrosity.
He beat that Danish guy that
130 kilos of
he beat him.
pure muscle.
Kyle Seklenkov.
Kyle Seklenkov. He beat, I can't pronounce his fucking name. The Danish guy.
Oh no, yeah, the Danish guy, yeah.
And he had a right arm title match with Mindaugas, but
he got the first pin on
got the
Mindaugas,
first
didn't he?
pin, and then hung around on the second pin, but ultimately lost to Mindaugas, because Mindaugas showing he's not just one of the best in the country, but Mindaugas is probably like up there, world rated.
Yeah, he pinned
You know
that.
what I mean? He's at the IFA Worlds, getting third, did he, at the IFA Worlds?
Yeah, and he pinned that Sandis. He's like a salty world champion.
So, you know,
Bath world champion.
I think Mindaugas is going to be a tough guy to get that title off of for a while.
Who else was there?
James Wall.
Yeah, James Wall. He done well. The Welsh took a
They
took a
bit of
shellacking.
beating that day.
because we still class Bradford as Welsh, even though he deserted to Scotland. But I don't know, is there much going on in Scotland, arm wrestling wise?
Only Kieran and
I mean, they have got good pullers, haven't they? But I think just Tom Holland's recent outings against top quality people was probably the difference between
he's a bit more active.
winning and losing. And you know, he's used to pulling these top quality guys, whereas Bradford has beaten these top quality guys, but he's not as I don't know. Holland seems to be having a super match every weekend.
He's quite active
like,
for the high level he's at. Maybe that was the difference, just being a bit more active. Don't know, maybe Bradford feels differently about that.
James
Wall beat Bradford right arm.
And did he beat
beat the Thing.
Minges?
Nevis, or whatever his name is.
What was that, left arm? I saw him doing like a cheeky little top roll. And you don't
arm.
think that James Wall is going to top roll?
He's just fast as fuck, James Wall. He's so fast off the go.
Yeah, how can he be that fast? Just natural gift, innit?
A lot of speed is natural in it, but yeah.
Who else?
Who else was there? Adrian O'Dwyer, Alan Ford.
Yeah, who was that? Alan Ford looked like a right geek.
He looked like a substitute teacher that comes in and then gets bullied by all the kids. When he's like, right, class, sit down there. Like, shut the fuck up.
You sit down.
You sit down.
But he's been arm wrestling years.
But that was a good win for Adrian. I think he got caught maybe napping in the first round and got top row. Whoa.
Oh.
And then he took control after that and won quite comfortable, to be honest. Adrian's up there with the best.
Yeah, Adrian, so strong, like hand and wrist, is like phenomenally strong.
And then obviously main event, Paul Maiden, Commonwealth Super Heavyweight Arm Gods Champion.
Thing of a maiden match, you know, in the setup, there's going to be so much fucking around. I think it was about 20 minutes before the fucking first round went.
Yeah.
Still
But that was a
printing
good
up.
match with Evan Bergoinberger and Paul pretty much dominated it.
Yes.
Really, I think maybe Evan used up all his energy in can throwing
Yeah.
and beer tossing. Then actually,
But he's another one that's happy to give his hand away, isn't he? He'll give his hand away, and then you're just relying on your arm. You know, only Jerry Caderet can really do that at that sort of level, can't he? You know, you need to be training your hand and wrist.
but yeah, it's a great day, great the whole event was great. Thanks to Marcus Thompson and everyone who put it on and paid for things and bought the pay-per-view. It was a great event, and like Devon Larratt had his phone up and he was like, I've never seen so many people drinking so much in all my life. Just, there was non-stop drinking. Conor Sale was drinking from 6 a.m. till, I don't know, he's probably still going now. He probably still hasn't put a fucking drink down. Don't know how he drinks so much. There's nothing of the cunt.
Yeah, he likes to drink, doesn't he?
After my match, I was just getting bought Guinness after Guinness, and the Irish people were telling me that the Guinness is better over there than the English shit we have over here. But to be honest, I couldn't taste the difference. But every time I stood there, someone just put a fucking Guinness in my hand, and I was like, must have had about 20 pints of Guinness after my match.
Oh, fuck that. Bet your shit was
And
black.
then I went up to my room at about 1 or 2 and was like,
Oh, I hate that. I hate that shit.
But yeah, everyone was just fucking hammered, non-stop drinking.
Yeah, they did look really good.
James Beach come down in the morning, said his legs were still, he said he felt like he couldn't stand up. He's like, my legs feel like they're shaking. He's sort of sat here like, don't feel like I can get up.
Oh, fuck that.
It was a great time, and I loved every second of it. And hopefully get invited to the next Armed Gods.
Yeah, hopefully I can come to the next one. I couldn't make it to this one. But...
And Paul announced next year that there's going to be a Commonwealth tournament, so that will be good. Armed Gods doing big things. Get yourself involved if you can. Get good enough to compete on the show.
They're on their website, and you can sign up. You can be like a mortal member, a demigod, or an armed god, can't you? And, they got all sort of content on there. Armgods.com, or is it UK?
.com.
Sign up. It's quite cheap. Obviously you can watch the pay-per-view stuff. And yeah, get on there. Yesterday there was the Irish Open.
Yeah, a lot going on in Ireland this month. Irish Open.
There used to be nothing in Ireland. Now, like, it's proper taking off. I need to get over there. I keep meaning to.
It was a great venue. I
never
just
get
fucking hate flying. I have a thing.
How long's the flight?
It was only an hour,
Oh.
but that's long enough for me. I just spend the entire flight thinking I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah, Andy Thorne come away with more medals. Call
The
him
Magpie.
The Magpie now, because he just collects silverware wherever he goes.
Shiny.
He even got a medal in fucking Armed Gods, and he didn't even compete.
I don't know if you can see my trophy cabinet, but I'm scared to bring Andy Thorne round because I'll come upstairs and they'll all be gone. They just put them all round his neck like fucking Mr. T in the A-team. Just all medals.
The next tournament he should grow a beard and shave his hair like Mr. T from the A-team.
I think that's his new nickname now, the Magpie.
Yeah.
But thanks, Andy, for being my corner man at Valhalla. And well done yesterday, coming second and third at the Irish Open.
He always does well.
In the old cunts class.
Considering he doesn't ever train, he does quite well, doesn't he?
The Magpie.
What else is there coming up?
We've
You've got a
got
super match, haven't you?
Steel Arm fight coming up in a couple of weeks' time, the 11th of February. That is Hightower's show in Baston, Lancashire. He's putting on just a couple of super matches. I'm against one. I've got a left arm match with a Polish guy.
Yeah.
I think his name's Coleslaw Slobber on my cock or something like that. I can't pronounce his name. It's something like that. It sounds like that.
All the letters of the alphabet.
Yeah, just jumbled up.
Cut in half.
So I've got a Polish guy on the left arm, and there's some top class matches going on there.
Do you think, like, since the Uncle John match, though, people are going to see that you're susceptible to being top rolled now?
Yeah,
Is that something you're going to work
sick
on?
of these top rollers. Even James Wall was saying, what's with all these top rollers just wanting to have a little finger fight? It's called arm wrestling. Just get in there and hook.
I've been working on my
Be a
hook.
fucking man.
Yeah.
Let's hook and just see who's stronger.
Yeah. I'm liking the hook.
Fingering everything. You know, Mindauga's the strongest arm wrestler in the country. Hooker. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
Real men hook.
Real men hook.
Oh!
What else is coming up?
Circle of Shit is got a show coming up in a couple of weeks, is it? Or a week?
I think it's a couple of weeks, but the last video it was like that Brian Barbara was against a complete novice who's never even up. Like, who's doing the matchmaking for them? Because that Chaz has never even had a match in his life, never even done a tournament, I don't think.
Now he's a Circle of Shit champion.
And then same with like Improvement Guy. He was having a title fight. He's never even had an arm wrestle. I don't know. Up to them, innit? Their little circular stuff. What else? Sit downs will soon fast approach. That's in May.
Defend both
At a
arms.
new venue. It's in a bar. We've gone traditional route and we're having sit down arm wrestling in a bar. So you can come down, do a bit of traditional sit down arm wrestling and get pissed like the old times, like it was meant to be. We'll do that.
The old days.
Well, I think that's about it, really, isn't it?
We got the Josh Davis Book of Excuses.
Oh yeah, you ready to sing along?
Come on, Tango, sing along.
Right, you ready? It's the Josh Davis Book of Excuses. He never loses, just as excuses. It's the Josh Davis Book of Excuses. Get yourself a copy today. Right.
Right, Josh Davis's excuses this time were the referees.
It's the
It
referee's
was the
fault.
referees why he lost to Rob. It wasn't because Rob Frampton was 170 kilos and just massively strong and one of Britain's strongest men. No. It wasn't anything to do with that. It was the referees.
The referees
Is why
decided that Rob was going to win that
Yeah.
match. So they went out of their way
So, you
to
know,
make sure Josh lost. They saw him get the first pin and they were like, nah.
no Welsh.
This isn't in the script. The Welsh are losing today.
Yeah.
So
So
sorry,
yeah.
Rob, but yeah, you
Sorry,
didn't win
Rob.
on technical ability or strength. It was the referees that let you win. All right. And we're not doing like Wheel of Roids and all the shit and all that today because it's just an Armed Gods special and this parrot is doing my fucking head in. Like,
Is the parrot natty or not?
literally hasn't shut the fuck up. It's covered me in shit. I'm pretty sure it's shit down my back. Look at it. Get this fucking thing off of me. You take it. Oh
Doesn't
no!
want me.
Christ, I'll be taking it home by the looks of things. Why don't you show me your little trophies and that? Pick it up. Have a little walk around.
Have a little walk around, guys.
Show me a little Wonder Emporium. Gifts.
Dark Lord himself. Look at there's the undisputed sit-down champion last year, defending that. Oh baby, don't show Andy Thorne this. He'll fucking get him all. Oh, look at that. The magpie. Maybe I'm the magpie.
Yeah.
With my Thanos glove, because I just collect them all. But yeah. Say hi to Tangies.
Likes me. We'll call that a day.
Call it a day. So fuck off.
Oh.